Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today, and welcome back to FFGLive. My name is Brooke Robison, and I am here today with...
Amudha.
And?
Karis and Dunk.
And today we are going to be playing a brand new scenario from the Path of the Serpent expansion for Mansions of Madness. Today we will be playing a 3-player game of the Jungle Awakens scenario. So, I will be Daniela Reyes, and we'll also have...
I am Ursula Downs.
And I am Leo Anderson.
All right, so I think let's just jump.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like I've got the chat stuff over here on this piece of technology, and then I've got the scenario over here on this piece of technology. So, the Jungle Awakens. A garden party in Arkham shows off the host's recent acquisitions from his South American expedition. However, when the manicured lawn and trimmed hedge are mysteriously overtaken by vines... Whoa. And trimmed hedge are mysteriously overtaken by vines, ferns, and towering jungle trees, the guests find that taking relics out of the jungle can have ruinous consequences.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, so this one has a difficulty rating of 3, and it takes 90 to 120 minutes. All right, select investigators. Let's see here. So we've got Daniela, Leo, and Ursula. There you are, Ursula. Gain starting items. So we will be beginning with a 45 automatic.
45 automatic.
A crowbar.
A crowbar.
A pith helmet.
A pith helmet, that's new to this expansion.
Nice. A survival knife.
Also new to this expansion.
And the shriveling spell.
Hey.
Got it.
Nice. And each investigator begins with 2 clues. All right. 2
Thank
for you. 2 for me. And continue setup.
Why don't we go ahead and divvy out our starting items?
Oh, right. Okay.
So we have a knife, a pith helmet, a crowbar, and the 45 automatic. So firearms are usually good with agility characters or observation characters. Mm-hmm. Crowbar, it's a heavy weapon, so anyone who can smash the face of a monster might want that. Our pith helmet is new. It allows you to ignore rubble, which is a new terrain in this expansion. And then once per round, you may convert an investigation result to a success result while in an outdoor space. So if you're outdoors, it gives you a little extra luck.
And we are going to a garden party, so I think outdoors.
Presumably we'll be out prancing among the flowers.
The flowers that are trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Arkham.
And then finally
We have the shriveling spell as well.
Okay. Now, let's see here. So Daniela has a 5 strength and a 4 agility.
Ooh.
So I think that I would probably be pretty good with the crowbar.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
Daniela's a beefcake who should take that crowbar. I only have a lore of 2, so I should take the spell.
I have a lore of 4, so
Perfect.
I'll go ahead and take that over
So
here.
with you have the crowbar and you have the spell, I think I want to take this fancy knife.
Yeah.
So I'll take the survival knife. And that leaves us with a gun and the pith helmet. So who's feeling extra expedition-y today? Who feels like they're going to be out smelling the flowers most often?
Well, Ursula Downs is the explorer.
That's a good argument for me. And that leaves us with this gun. Who would like the firearm? Presumably one of us, because you now have a spell and a pith helmet.
Yes.
But we've also both have like one
Weapons
weapon.
already. What's nice about that though is what's nice about the gun is we'll be able to attack at range. And right now we'd have to be in the space with the monster. What's your agility and observation like?
My observation is 3, so respectable, and my agility is 4.
Mine are 4 and 4, so I will take this if you don't mind.
Yep, sounds good.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good cooperation, everyone.
Yes.
Sometimes I believe that this material life is our life, and that our vain presence in the terraqueous
Welcome to Lovecraft.
is itself the secondary or merely virtual phenomenon.
Whenever I've tried a story about an ancient one, it is a spectacle every time I try and pronounce their names.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put on my best dramatic voice here.
Please.
Marshal Hastings leads you into the garden of his French Hill estate. His latest acquisitions from his trip abroad are concealed by a veil on a stone pedestal. The 4 members of his archaeological team stand nearby. Their polite smiles are taut. With a smug grin, Marshal whips the silk sheet off the pedestal with a flourish, revealing 4 delicately carved figurines beneath. Then the earth begins to rumble. Tropical ferns and trees burst upward from the ground, transforming the Arkham estate into a strange tropical jungle in moments. As the other guests run for cover, you see creeping vines seize the figurines. Just what exactly is going on here?
That was really good. Yes. I like that.
Thank you. Okay. As the quaking stops, you recognize that you are still in the garden. The cool evening air in Arkham has been replaced by a dense, hot, and humid atmosphere. Place the conservatory tile as indicated. Boop.
Indicated.
You blink to clear your vision and see that the rest of the guests have fled from the garden. Large jungle trees have erupted out of the roof of the manor. Place your investigator figures as indicated.
Look at these intrepid explorers.
All around you, the ground has become too treacherous to pass. Large cracks in the ground and piles of dirt and rock cover the once pristine lawn. Place rubble in each space of the conservatory and garden path. So rubble is a new token from this expansion. So what does rubble do?
So rubble is a new terrain token. It's similar to Fire and Darkness from the base game in that you put it in a space and it will add a rule to that space, essentially. When you are in a space with 1 or more rubble, because you might have lots of rubble built up, you cannot search, interact, or explore. So everything is buried under rocks, and you'll need to unbury it to be able to do any of your normal actions.
Well, it's a good thing that I am a very strong mechanic who's probably great at throwing rocks.
Yes. You should be able to clear rubble using a heavy weapon, or if you don't have a heavy weapon, you can do a strength test to see how many you can remove.
Okay, cool. So then when we pick up one of the rocks, can we then throw them at monsters?
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't think of this eventuality. Unfortunately, no. Once you clear rubble, you essentially go, hey, get out of here, and we discard it from the board.
Okay, cool. So a horrifying serpent statue towers over the garden, frozen forever in a position to strike. The stone dais that hosted the figurines rises up from the statue's marble plinth. Place an interact token, as indicated. Thank you. The long drive that wrapped around the manor has been flooded by a rushing river. Place a sight token, as indicated.
That one's a little out of my reach.
Yeah, this one. Here we go.
I have short arms.
Yeah, as we noticed, like when we were setting up, we're like, oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like
short arms.
Really cooperate here.
A door leading back into the manor is now wrapped in thick jungle vines. Place a token. Small vines creep along the roof of the manor, growing longer and longer around a door set in the brick wall. Place an explore token. Got it. A heavy-looking workbench covered in gardening tools sits inside the conservatory. You could use it to block the door should the need arise. Place a barricade. The figurines! Marshal Hastings shouts. I can't believe Eula, dang it, sorry, was right. He faints. Place a person token as indicated. This is Marshall. Wake Marshall and find out what is happening. All right. So, well, they said to wake Marshall.
Unfortunately, the rubble is in our way because we can't interact with Marshall until we clear the rocks off of him. So, there are 2 options for clearing the rocks. You can spend an action to test your strength, and then, depending on how many successes you rolled, you can remove that number of rubble from your space. Or if you have a heavy weapon, just as an action, you can clear all the rubble from your space.
I do have the pith helmet that does allow me to ignore rubble as well. So
So a rock falls on Ursula and she's like, nah, the helmet got it. It's good. I can still talk. I can still charm this guy.
Yeah, how is your influence?
not great. 3.
Mine is also not great. Leo?
Mine is also 3. We are averagely charming. We spent a lot of time in the jungle and woods.
Yeah.
Not a lot of time in civilization.
That's true.
So would someone like to clear the rubble, or do we want Ursula to interact with our fainted host?
I'm fine with either.
I think that we should have Ursula interact.
All right, I'll go ahead and interact with Marshall.
Okay. Marshall Hastings lies motionless on the ground. Revive him.
Yes, I will spend an action to revive him.
Okay. You shake Marshall in an attempt to stir him from his fainting spell. Test agility.
Ooh. 3 successes.
You shake him real good.
All right. Marshall blinks to clear his vision. This cannot be true. Oh no, it just... Eula and Clinton were insistent something like this would happen. Ever since they brought me those figurines, they kept talking about some nonsense about the temple infecting them. I'll just say I'm glad I didn't go into the temple. They all came out horrendously sick. It started with Vita Whitsley. Everyone had started to get better when we left the jungle, but now the jungle is here! Yep, I mean, that's
beautiful.
Just the worst. Don't you hate it when that happens? You leave the jungle and the jungle just falls.
Jungle comes straight to you, yeah.
Jungle says, you weren't done.
A researcher threw the biggest fit when she found out that I was bringing the figurines back. I thought it was just her illness talking. She went on and on about how the figurines were dampening the temple's connection to Yig, and that removing them from their specific order would bring destruction and havoc to anyone who interferes. Have you ever heard such nonsense? Though maybe she was right. Marshall looks back at the damaged remains of his home. Gain 1 clue and the incriminating evidence unique item.
Ooh, thank you.
Any investigator can interact with this item using the app. So talk to the rest of the expedition team to figure out how to stop the chaos. Right. I guess we have to find them first. They're just all buried under rocks in various locations.
Hopefully they're not all buried under rocks, but I guess we'll find out.
Fantastic. So that was my first action. For my second action, I think Ursula's ability is once per round, you may move 1 space before or after performing an explore action or resolving the effects of a sight token. Since there's a sight token in my space, I think I will go ahead, or that I can see, I think I will go ahead and use that sight token, hit that sight token.
Use your eyes.
Use my eyes. How good are my eyes?
A raging river can be heard from where the drive used to be. An investigator in the garden path can reveal the adjacent area.
That would be me.
So, reveal. Ooh, here we go. Like new map tiles, always.
Yeah.
A rushing river flows over the roof and down the side of the manor, pooling into a slow river. Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to fix that. The car's nowhere in sight. Well, no, they've been carried away by the river. A wooden bridge crosses the water. The brick inlaid driveway has been shattered, and jungle flora has consumed the space. Place the river edge tile as indicated and discard all site tokens leading to it.
This is really going to affect resale value.
Yeah.
The area has been overrun by the jungle. Place overgrowth in each space of the river's edge.
I will just pass these on to someone whose arms are closer to that side.
Yep, we're really leaning into the cooperative aspect of the game.
Yeah, we're really developing these friendships that, cooperative games are known for.
Yes.
A stone bowl is intricately engraved with a large mural. Place a search token. An abandoned light has been left behind on the bridge. Place the torch, common item, as indicated.
No.
What? No. From the north, winds whistle up from a deep fissure. Place a sight token. Got this. Boop. I need to stop saying boop every time I put a note down.
It is really hard to resist. I will admit. Only years of training have stopped me from doing it.
Yep.
And that's it for that.
All right, so I think I will, before I move, Car, do you want to explain overgrowth?
Sure. So overgrowth is on the reverse side of rubble. It's our other new terrain for this expansion. What overgrowth does is when you try and leave a space that is overgrown, you have to test your observation. The difficulty of the test will be equal to the number of overgrowth tokens in the space. And if you fail, you will drop one item at random in your space and then move out. So if you get tangled up in the bushes, you may find that you leave with less than you entered.
Oh no!
Similar to rubble, there are ways to get rid of it. In this case, if you have a bladed weapon, you can cut the overgrowth out and discard it from the board.
Can't I just like rip it up with my crowbar?
Turns out, like, in the crowbar v rosebush fight, the rosebush wins.
All right.
Yeah, you know, we said it was observation, right? I think I have an observation of 4, so I think I'm gonna just power on through. So I will use my free movement from my thing to move here into this space. I'm not leaving the space yet, but I will pick up that torch common item. Thank you.
Everything's better with a little bit more fire.
Yeah.
Words to live by.
Oh, this is important to note. So overgrowth, it's plant matter. It's very flammable. If you place fire in a space with overgrowth, it will be destroyed and discarded from the board. And you can't place overgrowth in a space with fire.
Okay. Good to know.
Another way to get rid of overgrowth is to just set the board on fire. And I'm sure there will be no negative consequences for that down the line.
I mean, if the mansion's like already overrun by monsters, just burn it down.
Just to ash. You'll do better next scenario.
Okay. Do you still have another action?
I believe I am done.
Oh, okay.
Did you talk to Marshall?
Yep.
And then you
did the site token and I picked up the torch.
Oh, you picked up the torch.
Yep. Okay. So now it's down to us.
Yeah.
What do we want to do? Well, I think I'm going to see what's going on over here. So I'm going to move, and then I'm going to try to clear this rubble.
So, fun fact about rubble. In addition to the normal rules, when you enter a space, if you have a heavy weapon, you can clear 1 rubble for free.
Oh, sweet.
So you kind of roll in, swinging the bar wildly, and it breaks some of that rock down and out of your way.
Perfect. Okay, and let's see here. What was this one again? It's a stone statue. Yes, I will inspect the statue. As you inspect it closer, you notice the 4 spots where the figurines had originally been placed. Sorry, I lost my place while reading. I can do this. I was an English major.
You're doing the Mansions of Madness minigame, right? Yep. Which is the reading comprehension test that they give you?
No. Let's see here. You notice the 4 spots where the figurines had originally been placed, the deep indents in the stone worn from age and time, as those figurines had sat undisturbed there for many years. Oh, okay, so I guess I can't do anything yet. So we gotta bring the figurines back here. Okay, so I clicked on it, but I didn't really interact with it.
Was there an
Did that
action in
count?
front of the interact button?
There was.
There was? Alright,
Ding.
so yeah, that was one of your actions.
Ding.
You could move another space if you'd like, since you only moved 1 space so far.
Yeah. I'm gonna go clear some more rubble with my crowbar.
Thank you, because you've just, I think, cleared the way for me. And then I can come on over there and explore, if that sounds fun.
Oh.
We'll go 1,
Okay.
2.
Boop. Now I'm doing it with the...
Welcome to Mansions of Boopness.
10 out of 10 would boop the tablet. A small army of bright red ants march along the vines, avoiding the brick and door frame. So, would you like to explore?
Despite the existence of bugs, yes, I will explore.
Okay. The door swings open into the room. There has been some damage from the earthquake, but unlike the now sticky heat of the garden, the air in the room is delightfully cool. Place the ballroom tile and a door, as indicated, and discard all explore tokens.
The 1920s version of air conditioning. Thank goodness, I melt in the heat.
Yep.
And I can move in?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I guess that isn't.
Well, I think it's still setting up. So, the tremors have caused the windows to shatter and part of the roof to cave in. Thick vines hang down through the gaping hole in the ceiling. Place rubble in each space of the ballroom. So much rubble. So much destruction.
I got a lot of trouble and it's all rubble.
A gentle breeze flows in from the now open windows, rustling a small pile of paper and the pages of open books. Place a search token. And just who are you? A woman narrows her eyes at you as she slams her notebook shut. She is surrounded by stacks of books, notebooks, and loose pages covered in scribbles. Place person token as indicated. This is Eula Dorman. A pile of detritus has blown in under the door. Place an explore token. You may move one space into the explored area. There we go. Actually, I think I recognize that art. That's from Resourceful, right?
It is. So one of the benefits of building in a shared universe is I get to look at the really pretty Arkham LCG art and
now
name the characters.
Yep.
And now we already know that she is a very resourceful person and probably a wealth of information that we want to talk to.
Exactly. Well, I moved and explored, so I believe that's all of us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we go on to the dreaded mythos phase.
Okay. Light flickers, and for an instant, shadows that were cast by nothing on this earth stalk across the wall. No immediate effect.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah.
We just get a
wouldn't worry
general
about it.
sense of foreboding.
Insert general sense of foreboding here. Back to the investigators.
All right. Well, we have to do things. And
Oh, I'm glad you came over here with your heavy weapon. I guess I'm pretty strong. I'm more. this rubble is.
should I just keep just walking through and just clearing all this rubble?
If you could at least go before me and clear that rubble for me, I'd just really appreciate some help here, Daniela, with your handy dandy crowbar.
Yep, this is indeed a handy dandy crowbar. So just crowbar, 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 and I'm done.
All right, now I can actually interact with stuff. Thank you. I will. We talked about we think she might be helpful for us, so I'll move there and I will talk to Eula.
Eula watches you out of the corner of her eye while continuing to make notes in a small diary. She is surrounded by books, all opened. A small sheen of sweat has appeared on her brow. So do you want to ask what is happening? Or why are you so nervous?
Whoa. I want to know them both, but I can only ask one this turn. What is happening?
There we go. Marshall's hubris has doomed us all. He told me he put those figurines back. Do you know what's going to happen to us now that the jungle has come for those figurines? We have to stop them before the curse takes hold. He didn't remove them. Oh no. He had us do his dirty work for him. Every one of us that removed a figurine is succumbing to the curse. If we don't get those figurines back and in order, we'll all become servants of Yig.
Ooh.
I warned him this would happen. Everyone thought I was crazy, but now I may be crazy, but at least I'm right.
I appreciate this drama queen.
Yeah, genuine mood, by the way. I might be crazy, but I'm right.
Exactly. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're not being watched. Known better than to take that something out of the temple. Nothing good ever comes from handling strange artifacts. You hear what happened to those fools that disturbed the pharaoh's tomb in Egypt? Gain 1 clue.
Hey!
Okay, there we go.
Fantastic. So I guess that leaves me. If you're all done, Kara.
I am.
Fantastic. I guess I will.
You just moved and talked to her, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Wow.
I just did the 2 actions, move and talk.
One
Sorry,
space there.
I guess I'm still in like Arkham LCG mode, so I'm like, yeah, do.
Just do more stuff.
Which means I'm actually in the wrong space. Oh wait, no.
Well,
it's
you
2
spent 2
movements.
actions
Yeah.
moving.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
No, it's fine. We got you. We're here for you.
I have moved out of a space with overgrowth, so I'm going to test observation.
Yep, you need 1 success or you're gonna drop something.
Look at that. 2
Hey.
successes. It's fine. The dice haven't betrayed me yet.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
And then could you remind me what the text on this token is? Just tap it. It'll.
A delicately carved mural is on the boulder.
Should I search it?
I mean, murals are cool.
Murals
I mean,
are cool.
Ursula, how do you feel about delicately carved murals? Like, are they really up your alley? Do you prefer more like urns and things, and perhaps sarcophagi?
You know, I do like me some murals, so I guess I will search this.
Go. On closer inspection, you see that a part of the mural has been vandalized. You can make out a statue similar to the one in the garden, and whatever was set on the pedestal by its feet are depicted as glowing. Gain 1 clue and discard the search token.
Cool.
Those youths and their glowing vandalism.
And since that sight token is free and I get an extra point of movement from it, I'm going to look with my eyes.
The air feels a little lighter to the north. An investigator in the river edge can reveal the adjacent area.
I sure am in the river's edge.
A deep abyss drops down into what should be the basement, and a fallen log acts as a makeshift bridge. The ravine comes to a sharp end as a brick wall stands on its western edge. Place the ravine tile as indicated and discard all sight tokens leading to it.
This is very specific, but this is my 2nd favorite tile in the game. Or like new tile from this whole set.
Yeah.
It is
beautiful.
A machete is embedded in a wide tree stump, its blade beginning to rust. Place the search token. A woman is perched on the edge of the ravine. She is holding a plant, studying it intensely, and humming softly to herself. She seems unfazed that the jungle has interrupted the evening. That rude jungle just always interrupting.
Just interrupting this perfectly lovely evening garden party. I never.
Place a person token as indicated. This is Vita Whistly. An ancient walking path has been almost completely reclaimed by the jungle. Place a sight token. Ursula is definitely going the right direction. Just sight tokens everywhere.
She has chosen wisely.
And then I will use my free move to move next to this here machete.
Hey, look at that bush you had to untangle yourself from.
Oh yeah.
I sure hope you don't drop your torch.
It's fine. It's fine. 2 successes. I believe that's
that everything?
everyone.
Yeah.
On to the mythos.
On to the mythos.
You guys are getting compliments for your snark.
Please continue to admire me.
Light and shadow create distracting patterns on the walls. This mythos event affects the investigator with the lowest observation.
My observation is 4.
Mine is also 4.
3. Great. You try to discern what made that worrisome shadow. Test observation 1. I can do this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fine. It's not fine.
It is the least fine you can possibly roll. I love
I
it.
can't even spend a clue on that.
I think Daniela needs glasses.
If you pass, you identify it as a harmless, mundane object outside the window. I didn't, so. If you fail, you conjure up imagined answers far worse than the truth. How does this game know me? Become dazed.
Oh.
All right. So, I cannot spend clues to convert dice results or perform additional puzzle steps. At the end of the turn, discard this card. It's fine. Everything's fine. Vita stretches her neck from side to side, a forked tongue flicking out from her mouth at random intervals. No immediate effect. Ursula, you sure you want to go that way?
I have concerns.
I also have concerns.
But I mean, it's our turn to act, guys.
All right.
So do you want to go talk to the snake tongue lady?
I kind of want to get this machete first. My figurine is holding a machete, so, you know.
It would be thematically appropriate.
It would be very appropriate.
She's just gonna ignore the lady over here, bob along with her fork tongue, and get this machete. No, I like it. I like it. It'll be good.
Yes.
Good luck.
That we're doing? Should I boop the
so
tablet?
Is it a booping time?
It is a boopening time. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. It's fine. It's fine.
The machete shows signs of use. The leather-wrapped handle is worn and stained different shades of brown. The blade itself is nicked in some places and rusty in others. A solid tool for the jungle. So.
Action search.
It's rusty, it's stained, it's nicked. A solid tool. It'll be great.
So you are testing your strength.
Ooh, I only have a strength of 3.
Do you want to spend a clue?
I will spend a clue. I have a nice stockpile of clues.
All right. Is it enough? It is! In an impressive show of strength, you pull the machete out, gain the machete common item, and discard the search token.
The machete is good, though.
Yeah.
It is a good tool for the jungle.
It sure is. I'm excited about this tool.
And for defending yourself against snake people, just in case.
You know, it's fine. I'm going to...
That literal snake person right in front of you.
Should I continue this looking with my eyes and gaining that extra movement? Even though
If
I am
you-
going to be talking to her next turn.
Well, then it sounds like you probably wouldn't use the extra movement just yet, so I'd probably wait.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to hang out right here next to the forked tongue lady. It's fine.
Great.
I mean, like,
Great choices. It's just another Tuesday in Arkham.
Yeah.
just politely avoiding eye contact. You open like a newspaper. Lovely one having.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I was thinking about talking to you, see if I could talk to Eula again.
Okay.
Because last time there were 2 questions I wanted to ask her, but I could only ask her 1.
Okay. So now you can ask her, why are you so nervous? Well, apparently
Well,
there's
actually,
people
I
with
guess-
forked tongues walking around. I'd be nervous too.
I do take it back. I do kind of feel like I know why she's nervous now. I don't know, jungle's here tearing apart an Arkham estate. There's a snake lady over there. Yeah, this
Pretty
is a
sure
little,
I'm cursed.
yeah, they might be lightly cursed.
If you want, I can explore, open that up, see what's
Ooh.
going on. Then you can decide whether you want to talk to her or not.
That's great. I love that.
Okay.
I'll think long and hard about whether I want to talk to human beings.
A plaque by the door denotes this as the entrance to the office, but the modern paneling has been carved over with the image of a serpent.
That's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Explore. The door swings open with a loud creak. The solid oak and wrought iron desk has been splintered in 2 on either side of a stone shrine. Place the shrine tile as indicated and discard all explore tokens. A pile of abandoned clay pottery has attracted a throng of bugs. A small piece of jade is visible between them. Place search token. Thank you. A weathered stone shrine has signs of recent offerings. The last wisps of a harsh incense burn the inside of your nose. Place a search token as indicated. A wall is covered in aging yellowed wallpaper, matching the wallpaper of the rest of the manor. The door's wood has begun rotting away. Place an explore token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored area. Actually, that kind of sounds like the yellow wallpaper. Love that short story. Now what do I want to do? I think I'm just going to see what's going on right over here by this little shrine.
Yeah.
That should be a desk. The features of an snake god are worn, but still distinct in the stone. Search. At the base of the stone, bits of black rock bone, the burning incense, and a broken pocket watch are arranged in a triangle. Everything's fine. The ground around the shrine has been well maintained by someone. As you observe, the last wisps of the incense rise up. A large snake silently slithers over your foot, curling in the center of the triangle. Nope. As though it was what had been summoned. Nope. Something cold glitters at your feet. That was not there before. A reward for someone else's offering. Gain the Serpent bracelet common item and discard the search token. I'd rather not.
I got you this bracelet you stole from an offering.
I don't. I don't want. No. Equipment. You may become poisoned to convert all clue icons to successes while resolving a test. I'd rather not become poisoned, thank you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at that.
It's fine.
Look at that bloated and veiny arm. I'm sure poisoned.
I've always
will be
wanted
just fine.
black and purple veins. That seems healthy.
Just succumb to the poison. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, thanks. I hate it. So that's me. I explored and I searched.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, we have multiple people in the chat saying this is their favorite game of all time.
Oh, thank
Aw.
you. It's also my favorite game of all time, but that's a grain of salt because it is the game I've worked on.
It's also my favorite game of all time, but also grain of salt. My first day working as a marketing writer at FFG, the beta for Streets of Arkham was on my desk, and it was the first thing that I worked on, and I've loved it ever since.
Mansions of Madness was the first. I worked on the base game with Nikki, and then they were like, "All right, time to make expansions." Kara, that's all you, and I was like, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm really glad people like it.
Yeah.
This is my first product with FFG, so it holds a very special place in my heart.
Aw.
Yeah.
Who knew that this was going to be such a heartwarming stream, guys?
Snark, heartwarming. We're checking all the boxes, people. All right. I will. Unfortunately, I'm a little too far away to check out that search token. I actually think. Yeah, I feel like we know why she's nervous now. So I'm gonna take a step here, and I want to look at. I think this was a notebook.
Yeah, a bunch of papers. Stack of papers turns out to be a draft of a research article, apparently authored by Marshall.
I too am a nerd and would like to look at this research paper.
Search. The temple is in excellent condition for the many years it was left undisturbed. It's almost as though the jungle concealed and preserved this space. We expect the temple pays homage to an ancient serpent god. I am unsure as to why, but I feel compelled to share this place with the world, to return this temple to its original majesty. What a nice guy.
This is fun.
What a benevolent person.
This is fine.
But wait, there's more. There was one bas relief that caught my attention more than the others. It told the story of a man serpent beheaded at his feet, being transformed into a half-serpent, half-human hybrid by this snake god. So you gain a clue and discard the search token.
I'm sure that story is not at all relevant to that over there.
It's fine.
With my second part of my movement, I will just take a step towards you, because I like being with my friends in mansions.
Yep.
Ursula just kind of ran away.
Ooh, I've been a terrible streamer. When I moved, once per round, when I perform a move action, another investigator may move one space. So when I took my move action this round, you can move a space if you'd like. I think Muna wants to stay still because she's going to talk to...
I would definitely to be closer to both of these tokens. They both seem very boopable.
As a leader, I'm just like, go ahead. I'm fine back here. I'll catch up
believe
in a
you.
minute. You're doing great.
Okay.
Expedition Dad Leo Anderson reporting for duty.
So I think that's it for us this round. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And investigator phase.
Brace yourselves.
Whispered voices drift down the halls. Their chanting becomes louder and louder. Dang it. I cover my ears and start banging my head against the wall to get the voices out. I suffer 1 face down damage and 1 horror will negates.
Good luck.
1.
What's it with you and blanks? There are other
I don't
one is
know.
good. One is good, right?
Dice hate me. Dice have always hated me. I just
want
got. Oops, sorry.
the damage, or do you want the horror?
I definitely want the damage. I've only got like 6 for my mental health. I've got 8 for my physical. So
So remember when you get damage, you're gonna take it face up.
I suffer 1 face down damage.
Oh, unless it says face down, and I was just trying to mislead you to give you an even worse time. I like people to have fun playing Mansions of Madness.
And the most fun for us is when people suffer. Okay. Yes, back to us again.
Yeah. I'm gonna plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Snake Lady.
Vita is fascinated by her new features and begins making notes in the book. I'm happy that she's so calm about the situation. So you can either ask her what she's doing or just take a peek at her notes.
Just creep. Just creep on the notebook.
Creep on the notebook? You want me to creep on the notebook?
I think you should do whatever you want to do.
I think I will ask, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
With exactly that inflection. She looks up at you from her work. I'm cataloging plants, of course. Even with this dastardly cold, I can't let this opportunity slip by. Are you unusually cold? I am. The warm air around you is stifling. I've been feeling off ever since we left the jungle. I wonder if that snake figurine I was holding had any strange bacteria on it. She let out a small, nervous laugh. I'm sure that Ursula does as well.
Just gonna slide away, back away slowly.
Say, you haven't seen that snake figurine anywhere. Eula thinks that we've all been cursed, and if we put the figurines away, we'll stop this curse. At least that's what she said when she ran off with them on the last night of our expedition. She said if we put them back, we would all feel better. Though it would be fascinating to see happen. Gain a clue.
This is fine.
I like that positive attitude, though. Right?
Well, I mean, I guess it's not life-threatening. Like, she's fine.
Sure.
She's fine.
She's just really cold all the time when it's warm out.
I think I will talk to her again
Okay.
for my second action.
So you can't talk to her again, but you
Oh.
can look at her notes.
I will look at her notes.
Okay. You look over her shoulder, examining the notes. Oh, hello. Do you have an interest in the sciences? I must say this is all very fascinating and will make great research. I wonder if those figurines have anything to do with it. I bet you can figure this out soon, though. See, she believes in us.
She's so positive.
You just need that positive energy in your life.
Vita notices that your gaze is on a strange note in the margins. Oh, that. Eula scribbled that in my book instead of her own. She holds it closer and squints to make out the words. The crocodile was first. Rather cryptic thing for her to write, huh? Gain a clue.
Just the clue master over here.
Oh, well,
that one's gone.
that is, dead to us.
This information has been logged in the incriminating evidence.
Oh.
Vita's hum starts to sound more and more like hisses as she works in her book.
This is fine, and I'm going to use my eyes and look.
And leave.
Thanks to small breaks in the canopy, the underbrush has grown wild in the spots of sunlight. An investigator in the ravine can reveal the adjacent area.
I sure am in the ravine.
All right. The underbrush has grown wild. What would have been a clear walking path has been almost entirely obscured by foliage. Place the overgrown path tile as indicated. So the curve will be going like this way. Yep. Then discard all explore and insight tokens. A winged creature preens itself. A bright amber-colored figurine wrapped tightly in its tail. Spawn a feathered serpent as indicated.
Meet the investigator's new friend, the feathered serpent.
Hold on, I just gotta look at this though. Like the detail on this is amazing.
Yeah.
The sculptors did an amazing job
They
on
sure did.
all of our new snake friends, but the winged serpent, I've
It's got both feathers and scales.
yeah.
Okay. Sure does.
So he's over here.
I think.
Oh, one over.
Yep.
Okay. A circular fire can be seen through the thick growth of the jungle. Place a sight token.
Oh no. That is
Maybe. That's fine.
y'all know what I mean.
Oh, oops. Oh gosh, why did I click?
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, I don't know what to. There's an explore token over there. What have I done?
Quick to the message log.
Current objective, message log. Hidden behind a massive tree trunk, you find a wall of the house and a door. Place an explore token. Cool. I'm glad that
Saved.
the app is designed for people like me.
I'm going to use that free movement and say nope. Though I do have a machete, a torch, and a shriveling spell.
You were pretty well equipped for that.
Also,
Still
it's
gonna
got
know.
one of the figurines.
It does.
Oh, but
it sure
I mean-
does. But
We're all the way over here, so maybe we should take them on together.
yeah.
Because teamwork makes the dream work.
I was gonna say kills the flying snake, but sure. That saying is also good.
All right, I'm going to just search and explore. So
Yeah.
let's see what's going on here. Insects of impossible shapes and colors swarm around the earthenware pots. You catch the glint of polished jade inside one of them. Do I want to reach inside the bug-infested clay pot?
Right on in. Mm-hmm. Just pretend they're dice instead of bugs.
You muster up your courage and take a breath to steady yourself before attempting to grab the jade. Test my willpower. My willpower is 3. The dice have not been kind. Is this where my luck turns around? We shall see. Kind of?
Pretty decent, honestly. 2 out of 3.
Yeah!
Hey.
So I'm gonna clean these up now. When the first insect skitters across your arm, you jerk, causing the swarm to rise up. Oh no. You manage to wrap your fingers around the figurine and pull it to you. Gain the Jade Crocodile unique item.
Ooh. Looks like we've got our first figurine.
Well, you know what? I've got a gold snake bracelet. I've got a Jade Crocodile. I'm becoming fabulous.
Yeah, you are fancier, I think, than either of us right now. You're really accessorizing appropriately.
Oh dear. It continues. A strange insect has stayed on your hand. As you take in its unnatural form, it opens its maw and 2 impossibly long fangs sink into your skin, become poisoned, and discard this search token.
I got you a present. It's this poisoned card.
Alright, so now I'm poisoned. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
You found a nice crocodile?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, suffer 1 face down damage, then flip this card. And I'm sure that the other side of this card is just going to be you are now surrounded by puppies and rainbows. Everything's fine. Discard all damage and horror. You win the game.
Yeah. It's amazing how you already knew that, so I can't believe you spoiled it.
Oh, no, it's happening. You found the first figurine! Marshall shouts from the garden. How does he know? If they were really...
1920s hidden cameras.
Let's see here. You found the first figurine. If they were really there to cut off Yig's connection to the temple, maybe you can use it to help save my team. I'm I don't know, at least one member of your team seems fine with the situation. Okay.
Okay.
So now everything is awful, but I'm gonna keep trekking on and everything's gonna be great as I explore. The modern door with polished brass handles looks out of place next to the aged wood wall. Explore. The hallway's polished wood floors and pristine wallpaper are dimly lit and barely visible behind the tangles of vines. Place the Hall 2 tile and a wall as indicated. Then discard all Explore and Psych tokens leading to it.
The door,
The wall or a door?
the wall, sorry, goes, yeah,
Aha.
A+.
Nailed it.
Vines encroach all around the space. Place overgrowth in each space of the Hall 2 tile. No escape from these pits. A locked display case is full of ancient weapons Marshall collected on his different expeditions. Place a search token. The polished hardwood boards slowly fade into dirt and roots of the jungle. Place a sight token. A polished door leads out of the hallway, vines jutting out at all angles from around the frame. You can hear muffled screams coming from the other side. Place an explore token. You may move one space into the explored area. So, I will, but unfortunately, that's it. I can't go help the poor person trapped behind that door.
I cannot either. Everything.
Oh no.
I have the 3 space curse where everything is exactly 3 spaces away from me. But at the end of your turn, you're poisoned.
Oh yeah, take 1 face down damage. Then flip this card for puppies and rainbows.
And winning the game, yeah.
Yep. Cardiotoxin. Your muscles grow weak and open sores spread over your flesh. Test strength 2.
At least you're strong.
I am very strong.
Flex those sores away. Hey!
Okay, yeah. So if you pass, you drive the needle through undamaged skin. Discard this card. I also hate needles. Oof.
It's just the perfect condition for you.
Okay.
I think I follow your lead. 2 and 3.
You could move 1 more.
So I can check out
you're
that
up to-
search token next time.
Yep.
And then when I move once per round, another investigator may move 1 space.
Yes, please. I'm just gonna nope further away from this snake.
Ursula, strong, talkative, not very brave. Get out, girl. Alright, I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yep.
you
Talked to Vita and
Revealed
found
the
our
snake.
friend.
And ran.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just so much happened. Oh my gosh. And the investigator phase.
We had a very productive round.
Yeah, we sure
I guess
did.
2/3
productive,
of us
I
had a
thought
very productive round.
The lights dim and flicker. Then the walls begin to glow, and the wallpaper catches fire. Place fire in Ursula Downs' space. Not me this time.
I get closer every time I toss you tokens. One
Yeah.
of these times it's gonna land.
The feathered serpent moves 3 spaces towards the investigator within range with the highest health. Well,
1, 2.
There are no investigators within range, however.
the feathered monstrosity flicks its tongue out, tasting the air. Its eyes go wide, and it whips its head in the direction of its prey. The feathered serpent moves 3 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
All right, it's gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna
that
chase
long.
you.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I got it.
I got this.
Perfect.
1,
Short
2,
arms club.
3.
Can we just get matching T-Rex shirts? Like,
I think we need
maybe
to.
cool jackets.
Couple of the grasper claws.
And then yeah, little like or the like war room like pushing
Shuffle, yeah.
shuffle pushes. That would be ideal, I think.
Yep.
Is that in our streaming budget? Can we get war room pushing things?
I don't know. I think we have to talk to Ryan. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. After all horror checks have been resolved, tap the end phase button to continue.
Yeah, it turns out
That's me.
seeing a giant feathered snake is not ideal.
Sorry, I gotta continue, then hit that. Resolve horror check.
Confirm.
The feathered serpent's agile body twists and turns, winding around itself, scales sliding against each other in a display of flexibility few other bodies can match. Suffered 2 face down horror. Observation +1 negates.
Turns out my eyes are really good. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, with that 4 success.
Your eyes are like, that's just how snakes move. I'm an explorer. I've seen snakes before.
Yep.
All right, so we're good.
Yep.
Gator phase.
You have a snake bearing down on you. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shrivel it a question.
All right, attack. What type of weapon will you attack with?
With a spell.
With a spell. In the moment, your mind goes blank, and you struggle to recall the words you learned. You rack your brain for the correct incantation. Test lore 2.
I will spend 2 clues to get that success.
If you pass, the words come to you in a flash of insight, and you recite them in a voice that is not completely your own. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage plus your test result.
So a total of 5.
Sweet. Just 2 to go.
Nice.
So you do have to flip the spell, though.
The spell works exactly as you expect. Aside from all the blood, no additional effect.
Sweet.
That's fine.
It's fine.
So,
it has 2 left.
Oh, hey, something we forgot.
Yeah.
You're in a space with fire, so you're gonna take a face down damage for having performed that attack in fire.
Yeah, sure am.
What would you like to do with your second action?
I'm gonna attack again and take that second damage.
All right, with another spell.
Yep.
You believe you know precisely the hex to counter this creature's unnatural abilities. Test lore 2.
Obviously the correct hex.
No!
Nope, you don't.
No, I sure don't.
So if you fail, you fumble through your notes trying to find the correct pronunciation. Then flip the spell you attacked with.
Your enemy's flesh ripples and peels open. The monster suffers 1 additional damage, then suffer 1 face down horror.
All right. It's a little bit closer.
Yeah,
You're
so
just
I will take
1 away.
my face down damage for being in fire, and my face down horror from that spell, and this is fine. Everything's fine.
I mean,
Okay.
what's a little wounded and insane among friends? I would love to look at this search token. I like to rifle through rich people's stuff. So, like, if I could just take a look at this search token, that sounds great.
The locked case is filled with different ancient weapons.
Ooh.
That could be helpful.
Yes.
One of the weapons catches your eye, and the lock looks as though it would be easy to pick. You would think that these incredibly powerful weapons would be kept under a better bolt. Tap to attempt the puzzle using agility.
I don't know, we're snarky, but that message was throwing some serious shade.
Here,
You think they would have
Thank you.
tried harder?
There you go.
All right, agility. Oh, puzzles. So how good are you guys at puzzles? You want to give me... So I have 4 moves. I think we'll have to go back for 1.
Hold on. Do you have? Nope, you don't have enough space there for that thing, do you?
No,
so
I
1,
don't.
2,
Then
3. Will that fit up there? No. So it has to go down.
this will have to move too. But all right, well I think we have a good start, right? So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, if I spend a clue, I can finish it.
There you are.
Thank you, because I had those first 2 moves, and then I was kind of like, and then the rest of the puzzle was also there.
Oh, thank you. You hear a soft click, and the doors spring open slightly. Catching a glint in the low light, you reach up and take the magnificent weapon off the shelf. Gain the time-worn brand common item, and discard the search token.
I got a cool sword. I'm over here with like a survival knife, a 45 automatic, and then just a cool sword. I'm ready. If only the monster wasn't on the other side of the board.
Well, apparently it moves pretty fast, so it'll be here soon enough.
Why don't I go ahead and do that site token for us, and then I'll probably move that way as well.
Okay. The floor is slowly fading into dirt. No, I think I already read this bit, so here we go. Reveal. Wasn't this the lounge? You could have sworn it was when you walked through it earlier. Squinting, you think you can make out the shape of an old couch in the corner. Place the ruined hut tile as indicated. Then discard all explore and site tokens leading to this tile.
Take that site and explore token back from this tile.
Oh, I have to put them. Oh, you're right. I was like, oh, I know where this tile goes. This is fine. There's an explore token. It just needs to. Short arm squad.
We got this. Okay. The jungle has grown out of control. Place overgrowth in each space of the jungle ruins. Why couldn't it just be rubble? I have a crowbar. Okay.
Oh, I have a knife.
Yeah, you sure do.
Oh, hey, remember how you said it's too bad that the enemy's over on the other side? You get your own.
Yeah.
So a strange creature hovers in midair, its sinuous body covered in feathers with sharp fangs protruding from its maw. Spawn a feathered serpent as indicated.
It's even like right there too.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Thank you for spawning it so close to me.
I got us this new friend. I thought you'd be excited.
A man cowers behind a cylindrical rock. Place a person token as indicated. This is Merle Garvin.
Merle.
I love playing with developers.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, next there's an explore token that's gonna go over there. Oh, it's already.
I got a little bit ahead of us there.
A large oak door leads to a room on the eastern edge of the hut. Place an explore token.
There's just like there's a gap that's perfectly tile shaped, and while I have considered creating a map that just has a perfect tile shape in the center of it that never gets filled, I have felt that might just destroy a certain kind of player.
Me, I am that player.
Then suffer.
A circular fire pit can be seen through the thick foliage. Place a site token. And that's it.
Well, instead of moving, I will shoot that with my gun.
Cool. Don't miss.
No promises.
So attack with a firearm. You take in the creature's hideous countenance, and fear courses through you as you raise your weapon. Test willpower 2.
Ooh.
You succeed.
Just barely, just squeaking by.
So you subdue your fear long enough to take your shot. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage.
That'll be 4.
Nice. We are more than halfway there. Okay. So there
That
we
is
go.
my whole turn. I'm gonna
And
get bit next turn.
as terrifying as terror is, I think instead of attacking that guy, I'm just gonna ditch and see what's going on over here. Like someone was in distress.
Yeah, definitely. Someone was in distress.
What do you know? The muffled screams from the other side are sounding more and more desperate. All right, explore. A dim light shines near the door, casting grim shadows in the middle of the room. Place the bedroom 2 tile and a door as indicated, and discard all explore tokens leading to it. Okay. The air is heavy, and the room is covered in vines. Place overgrowth in each space. Stop with the overgrowth. I need rubble. A man struggles against the vines that have wrapped around him. Place a person token as indicated. This is Clinton Freeman. The air around the door is significantly warmer. Place an explore token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored area. So
Bye.
here I am.
Open to there.
The serpent like rises up on its wings and you're like, bye. Exit, door left.
So, I think I'm gonna see what's going on with this guy. So, you see the vines constricting around Clinton's body, squeezing what little life he has left out of him. Free him! Yes, free him! You must save him. Tap to attempt the puzzle using agility. This is a puzzle?
Okay, but like, look at it. Like when you click in, it's sad because they won't see it. It's a puzzle. It's a picture puzzle.
Uh-huh. So this is also from the LCG. I know this one. I remember this. It's something strangleweed.
It is. It's something. I forget what the
Apex
strangleweed.
Yeah.
It's a person all wrapped up in vines. Apropos, to save this person all wrapped up in vines.
Just so you know, you can see the puzzle.
Oh, they can?
You're gonna see Brooke attempt to solve it.
Oh no.
No pressure.
Okay, so when a puzzle is solved, for my ability, I may either gain 2 clues or discard a horror. So I would be getting 2 clues in this case, which would be great. So now the question is, how well do I remember this art?
Can you remember what it looks like? Or from the clues here, do you know which pieces go together?
I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but I think that what's going to be the ideal form of movement here? I think that this has to go here. This has to go like that. Oh wait, what's my agility?
Let's just cheat. It'll be fine.
Everything is fine.
Hey, look at
3! Nailed it!
First try.
And then I get 2 clues. Sweet. So the vines disappear into the floor. He coughs and attempts to catch his breath. The vines, he sputters out. They came out of nowhere. They dragged me into the house. I saw the vines starting to creep out from the ground to grab the figurine, so I grabbed this one. He hands you a figurine, gain the turquoise eagle. I become even more fabulous.
You really do.
Yeah.
You have like a good like charm bracelet kind of situation going on, I think.
But not as good as you guys actually have like here at the table. Just rocking these amazing snakes.
We made ourselves some matching snake accessories specifically for this stream because we are huge nerds.
Excellent. Oh man. Okay. And that's it for me. I feel very accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, you're out here finding figurines and doing stuff, and we're out here playing with snakes.
It's fine.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The snakes play back now.
Here we go. The fire spreads out of control. Place fire in a space adjacent to a space container.
I would like to put this fire in this snake's space.
Oh!
Yeah. So fire spreads.
When it becomes relevant, I'll explain why I was very excited for anyone who doesn't know the rule.
The ground suddenly gives way, revealing a vast and cavernous emptiness. This mythos event affects the investigator in an outdoor space with the lowest lore. So
Oh,
you're the only one
Yep.
outside.
It's just me. All right. Resolve.
You fall and fall for what feels like an eternity before slamming hard on the bottom of the pitch black pit. Suffered 2 damage. Strength negates.
Well, I guess I fell into this ravine.
Yeah, it's incidentally very thematic. You just fell into that ravine.
I'm going to use my pith helmet. Once per round, you may convert a clue to a success in an outdoor space. And
Sweet.
not take any, what was it, horror?
Damage.
Damage. Either way. I don't want it.
So then the hole simply vanishes, and you find yourself back on the solid ground once more.
This is fine.
Oh.
Oh no. I feel strange. She whispers with a hiss to her words. What is happening? She looks up from her books, her pupils nothing more than thin black slits against an eerie green. What could possibly be happening to her? No immediate effect. Well, she could just go hang out with her friend, the other snake lady. The feathered serpent moves 3 spaces towards the investigator within range who has suffered the most horror. So, yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're
so excited.
I was excited. When Muda spread the fire into the space with the serpent, as soon as it activates, it's going to take a damage from that fire. And that, I believe, it had 1 health left, so that will kill it before it can attack anyone.
All right. And confirm that the snake is in fact
See?
dead.
When you light things on fire, let it all burn. It
helps. Pass that back, Carl word.
Bye-bye.
Bye, little friend.
But hey, we still have this other guy to hang out with. So the feathered serpent moves 3 spaces towards the nearest investigator within range. Then it attacks that investigator.
That's me.
Monster attacks. Feathered serpent wraps its massive body around your leg and winds upward to your torso. Test strength, you need 2.
I needed 2?
Yep.
I will spend a clue to get it.
All right, so since you pass, you pry the creature off of you.
Get off.
And there you go, yeah. As you deliver the final hit, the creature lets out a horrifying shriek. So that's this guy over here. Crumpling to the ground. As it hits, a glittering figurine rolls out from its tail. Place the citrine snake unique item in the space with the feathered serpent. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. After all horror checks have been resolved, tap the end phase button to continue.
That's also me. I still have a snake friend.
Your turn.
I believe in you. The horrifying creature puffs to an incredible size, casting impossibly long shadows across the ground. Suffer 3 face-down horror. Will +1 negates.
+1. Oh, yeah, no.
You're fine. I laugh in the face of danger.
Starts puffing and starts.
Yeah, puffs back. I could be big too.
There we go. And back to us. So, I think you're probably going to want to go pick up...
Why don't you take care of your snake
Can I
friend?
take care of my snake friend? I want to use my cool new sword this time. I just got it. I'm really try it out.
Alright, so that's a bladed weapon?
It is.
Okay. Under the beast's onslaught, you figure that if you can avoid its attacks long enough, it will eventually make a mistake that opens it up to your own attack. Test agility 2.
Yeah,
Nailed
I
it.
have 2.
If you pass, you focus on keeping yourself out of harm, and after some time, you find your opening. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test result.
I do 6 damage. I just behead this snake.
Yep. Are you sure you want to discard this monster? Yes, very, very sure.
I love when they're like, "Are you sure?" And you're like, "Yes, 100%." I have.
It didn't drop any cool figurines.
It did not. I have a second action. I think I want to head central because you've got this situation up here taken care of, right?
Yeah.
So I will come here and because I have a bladed weapon. Bye,
Bladed weapons.
I'm just hacking through them rose bushes. Jungle fauna. Alright, that's
Sorry,
me.
but can you actually refresh me on overgrowth again?
Overgrowth. So, when you leave a space containing overgrowth, you're going to test observation equal to the number of overgrowth tokens in your space, in this case 1. If you fail that test, you will drop 1 random item and then move out of the space.
Just a common item, or like...
1 random item.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay. This is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be... Well, I could talk to the guy instead, but I do have to leave at some point. So I might as well just explore. We know that the fire pit thing is
I
out
like
there.
this bush. I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling us about a fire pit back there, right? So...
I don't think that he probably has anything more to help me with. I might get a clue by talking to him or something, so I'm out of here. He's fine.
He's saved, right? Like...
I just saved his life, yeah. The musty smell of the jungle is incredibly strong by the door. All right, let's explore. Okay, so I'll just test growth now, or... No, okay.
So it'll be when you move out, so we'll do all the setup
Gotcha.
first.
In a small clearing sits an abandoned campsite, almost entirely reclaimed by the jungle. Place the campsite tile as indicated, then discard all explore and site tokens leading to this tile. A stone statue is covered in moss. Even though it is slightly obscured, you can tell that it has some intricate details. Place a search token. The barrel of a long-forgotten firearm protrudes from the ground near the campfire. Place the shotgun common item as indicated. That could be helpful if there's just snakes flying around here. You may move 1 space into the explored area. And now I will test overgrowth. So I just need my observation of 3 to beat 1, and then
Just 1 success.
drop anything.
How hard is 1 success?
Just had to say it, didn't
How
you?
hard is 1 success? I'm all about tempting the dice gods.
Apparently it's not
Hey!
very hard. Yay. Okay. So I am out of here. I am not dropping any of my fancy figurines.
Your charm bracelet remains intact.
Yep.
So I can still choose to become poisoned at any point.
We had such fun the first time.
So yeah, I'm gonna check out this moss-covered rock. Oh, it's a statue. Detailed statue. You brush aside the moss and detritus, exposing the delicate carving underneath. The scales along the lower half of the creature have been ornately carved and inlaid with gold. Your eyes travel up the body, and the gilded scales transition into the torso of the man, his face contorted in agony. Clutched tightly in the man's hand is an incredible stone replica of the 4 figurines you saw in the garden. Gain 1 clue and discard this token. Yay! Okay.
I did have a magical realization when you confused that statue for a stone, which is just, what is a statue but a fancier stone? Like, just a stone that's a little bit dressed up, a little special.
All right. I test agility to try and put out this fire, right?
You do!
I sure am gonna do that with my agility 4.
Good luck.
3 successes. No more fire. No more fire in this space. However, I am gonna move into this space.
Because you have 3 successes,
Yep.
you can also discard a fire from that space.
I will discard this fire. And I will hang out here with my citrine snake friend. So,
Don't drop it into the abyss.
Yeah, don't fall into the pit with it.
I'll do my best. I cannot make any promises.
It's definitely like teetering on the edge of the log, right?
Yeah.
Like dramatically.
Just doing the slow crawl out to it. Yep.
Oh, that's all of us.
Yep.
Okay.
But no more fire, which is great.
The fire spreads out of control. The fire has been extinguished.
Joke's on you, Ack.
The earth shakes, the walls rattle, and pieces of the ceiling fall in. This mythos event affects each investigator and the campsite. It's me.
It is always you.
It's only me. All right. It's all effect.
The app knows who serves it and targets those who do not.
You are struck by several falling pieces of debris, suffer 1 face-down damage. Not even like strength negates or anything. You get a face-down damage.
You just get hit by some rocks.
A strange call echoes through the remains of the manor. Spawn a hunting horror, as indicated. What is a hunting horror doing here?
The chair over there. There you go.
It heard that we were killing all of its flying monster buddies,
Snake
so
friends.
it's just like, hey, flying monster. Okay. Hunting horror moves 3 spaces towards the investigator within range with the lowest agility.
My agility is 4. Is your agility also 4? We're both in range.
Yep.
I'll have it come towards me because you're already kind of beat up and
Apparently I just need to look out for rocks.
Expedition Dad Leo Anderson has this. Alright.
Monster attacks. Creature moves with alarming speed, lashing toward you with a single motion of its hideous black wings. Suffer 2 damage, agility negates.
I will take no damage, but I'm starting to run low on clues.
Oh no.
Each investigator must resolve a horror check against monster within range with the highest horror rating. Okay.
So that is both of us.
Yeah. Resolve horror check. Here we go. The creature vanishes from sight. You look around anxiously until a heavy drop of greenish-gray fluid drips onto your shoulder. You look up to see the beast prepare for another meal. Suffer 2 horror, observation plus 1 negates. So, got 4.
How many horror?
2. So.
My last clue.
And I suffer 1 because I don't have an option because of all these blanks.
No. Elite strats. I'll take the horror. I'm gonna hang on to the clue. Because I'm gonna be attacking next round.
Okay.
And I wanna be able to hit. Minor shock. Resolve immediately. No additional effect.
Oh, come on. You got. Frayed nerves. Roll 1 fewer die while reserving a will test. So that brings my will down to 2. Oh no.
Oof. This is fine.
Everything is fine. But I need to not die. I've got half of the things we need.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to, like, stay alive.
Yeah.
Would you guys mind answering a question from the chat?
Well, what is the question?
It is in regards to the tile randomizer in one of the scenarios in this pack, I believe. They just want to make sure that you guys kind of like handpick what tiles can pop up in that randomizer so the design makes sense with doors and stuff.
Are we talking about the one of the different scenarios from this expansion that has the randomizer?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is, yep. I actually designed that scenario, and it is hand-picked rooms. So when those tiles are randomized, they're randomized from a pool of rooms I specifically curated, so that it makes sure that doors are matching up correctly, and that it's only picking thematic tiles for that scenario. To ensure that you're not wandering through an ancient temple and you're like, oh, what's this? A conservatory, excellent. I shall have my tea here. But yes, so it's random from the pool of tiles that have been curated for that scenario.
Cool. And if people are interested in that scenario, Brooke, might they be able to learn more in a few weeks?
Yes, you will be able to learn more soon. So keep an eye on our website for that specific scenario.
Thanks, guys.
Where were we? Oh yeah, it's our turn.
Yes. I think I'm gonna pick up this thing and scooch around the corner.
Just do a little scooching.
Just do a little scooching.
Little scoocheroo.
Just sneak around Snake Lady and hang out by
She's fine.
another one. I'm gonna just take this on my way. Look at that. I have a snake. And then also, since we've gathered 3 of our figurines, I think I would like to see if I can check the incriminating evidence.
Wait, what am I doing? There we go.
To the inventory.
Okay, so review the information.
Yeah.
The crocodile was first. Got scribbled into the margins of Vita's notebook.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's all we got for right now.
Fantastic. So there's probably more clues somewhere.
Maybe I should go back and talk to that guy.
Sounds fake. No, we should probably at least look around more.
Yeah.
But that sounds like a job for someone who's not in the space with the monster. I would like to use my cool sword again.
All right, attack with a bladed weapon. You brandish your weapon, dodge into range, and slash at the horrible creature. Test agility 2. Okay, so
Tragic. That's a fail.
your efforts come to naught, and the creature remains unharmed.
I would like to try one more time. But this time actually do good.
You can do it. Scrambling and reeling this time, you stay just out of the creature's reach while you look for an opening. Test agility 2.
I have failed again.
Oh no.
Okay. If you fail, it's all you can do to stay alive.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Would anybody like to be productive on their turn?
I mean, you're fine. You've only suffered
Oh
one
yeah,
horror.
I can take this snake. I will. I just wish I could have killed it for us.
I don't know. Maybe I should go try to get some more information about the order, because you're going to be going and checking out that one empty space.
Yes, that is
right?
just like
The
staring at me.
conspicuously tile-shaped open space there.
It's perfectly framed on this mat.
What is?
Yeah, I'm going to head back through the overgrowth. Okay. And then I'm gonna talk to him. Oh, get out of here. Hey, I just saved your life. Tell me everything you know. So Clinton stands, massaging his neck and wrists from where the vines had grabbed him. So I can either ask, what do you know about the figurine's order, or are you all right? I really want to ask the first. Feel like I should probably ask the second.
You know what? I mean, like, roleplay it. What do you think? What would Daniela do?
You know what? I think that Daniela would be considerate and, hey, are you all right? If it were Leo, I think it'd just be like, what do you know about the order?
Tell me everything you know.
Let's see. So I ask him how he is. He says, I'll be fine. But everyone else? He stands and wobbles slightly before collapsing to a seat on the ground. Based on what I got from all the different carvings around the temple, the figurines can be placed on that statue that Marshall brought back with him, and make sure to keep them in order. If they had stayed the way Eula had said, then maybe none of this would have happened. Discard a horror.
Oh.
Sweet.
He like really braces your will, right?
Yeah.
We have such a positive support team going on with these NPCs.
I should have asked him for the order. Why? Why did I decide to be nice? I already saved this guy's life. That's nice enough.
Shake him down. Listen, I did save your life though, so...
All right.
Give me any valuables, all the information you have.
I believe that's all of us.
Yeah, we're going back into the mythos.
Okay. The room gets very cold as the lights become blindingly bright. Your ears pop as every light in the room burns out. Place darkness in each space in the bedroom. Oh no.
Oh
Why is it always me?
It is always you. I don't know why.
All
I
right.
haven't seen a string of this bad in a long time.
Okay, each investigator in the bedroom, only me, suffers 2 horror. Will +1 negates. But because I discarded that last horror, I'm now rolling like I should be, which is 3, so +1, I've got 4.
So being nice was a you were nice and got some mechanical advantage out of it, and isn't that what counts?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's what counts. 'Cause I am now fine. Okay. Sorry, I destroyed everything. All right, yeah, everything's good. And now he's over the edge. Why did I do that? Okay. The hunting horror moves 3 spaces towards the investigator within range with the highest influence.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know, you seem pretty within range right
Yeah,
there.
I'm pretty within range.
Monster attacks. Leaping into the air, the horror lands heavily upon you with teeth and claws flashing. Suffer 2 damage. Strength -1 negates.
Oh. I'll take a damage. I'm holding on to this clue in the hopes that, like, it's gonna be what, well, I'm disfigured. You cannot bring yourself to look in the mirror. The look on people's faces tells you all you need to know. I roll 1 fewer die when resolving an influence test.
Okay. Each investigator must resolve a horror check against monster within range with the highest horror rating. Not me!
I'm still real within range.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm actually at the least damage out of all of us, so I should probably stop whining about it.
The creature rattles deep in its throat, then begins to speak in clear, unambiguous words. The last words of its many victims, one after the other, suffer 3 horror. Willpower negates.
Ooh.
Oh man, no. It's like that bear thing from Annihilation.
Yeah, I don't want that. I just rolled great. Turns out I've heard many men's last words.
Actually,
I just
you're Leo
sounded a
Anderson.
little bit like a serial killer when I said that.
Actually, you're Leo Anderson, who you have. Like, everyone
Yeah.
on your team
Expedition.
died.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, my backstory is all my friends are dead. Oh, no. That's why I've made new friends who hopefully won't be dead.
I feel safe. Do you feel safe?
Sure. I'm all the way over here, so...
I always bring myself back alive.
And I'm gonna go talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Or see if I can get some real information this time. All right, what do you know about the Order? Marshall told us he put those back in the temple. I should have known better than to trust him. On our way out, Euless showed me this carving of a man being turned into this snake-like creature, and it looked like he was holding these figurines. I don't remember the exact order, but the eagle was not last. Gain 1 clue and discard 1 horror. Oh, if only I had some to discard.
If only you'd taken horror.
This information has been logged in the incriminating evidence. Thank you, Clinton. And now I'm out of here.
Goodbye, Clinton.
So I'm
Clinton
gonna
has
be.
one last message for you.
What? Oh, Clinton sits, looking pale and sickly.
I'm done talking now.
All right, so heading out of here. 1, 2, but overgrowth. So it's my agility. I've got 4.
Looking for 1?
Just 1.
Yeah.
I got it. I got 2. Sweet. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna attack this snake, I think, guys.
Good luck.
Maybe this time I will roll successes.
So are you gonna use your fancy
I'm gonna
sword
use my
again?
fancy sword. I really like this cool sword.
As the beast looms over you, you search desperately for a weak spot. Observation 2.
Observation 2. Got it.
So you drive your blade to the spot and the creature lurches backward. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test result.
That's 6. So like when I hit, I'm killing it.
The monster has 1 left.
Unless you... If only you could just like set some fire to the space.
If only I could set this mansion on fire. I will attack it a second time then. And hope my luck holds out with the sword, please.
With the sword. You brandish your weapon, dodge into range, and slash at the horrible creature. Agility 2.
Yes.
Sweet. So your blade carves a deep gash in the creature's side, and the sight of the wound proves to you that the creature can be defeated. Has been defeated. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage. Then you become focused.
Hey. I'll take it.
All right. And he's dead. He's out of here. He is not our problem.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna go open this door.
Swoop. I didn't boop, I swooped. I'm learning.
This is the character
it.
growth. The
I
boot to
fell.
swoop character growth.
So that's my once per round. You may move 1 space before or after performing an explore action.
Whoa.
So there we go.
Yeah, remember when I was moving and actually helping other people?
The door looks as though it's aged many years, and you are unsure if the tarnished brass fixtures will work. Explore. With a loud creak, the door swings open. While the rest of the manor has been taken over with a hot and humid presence, this room is refreshingly cool and airy. Study tile as indicated and discard all explore tokens leading to it.
That 1920s air conditioning is back. It's ready. It's shady in here.
From where the statue has come up, broken floorboards and giant boulders make the room treacherous. Place rubble in each space of the study.
We're just looking for
There's
some
the
rubble.
rubble. Hey!
Good thing I have this pith helmet.
Oh.
I'm just prepared.
A gigantic stone jaguar is in the center of the room. On it are 4 concentric circles with strange symbols carved into them. There's a search token. A thick ancient tome is on the desk. There's a search token. You may move 1 space into the explored area.
I sure am gonna move 1 space into that explored area. And I think I will search this thing here.
The rock is covered in strange engravings. Looking at the top, you see concentric circles that seem to twist. Perhaps the symbols line up in a particular order. Tap to attempt the puzzle using observation.
I shall.
How is your observation?
My observation is 4. This is our new puzzle.
Are you good, or do you want me to
I'm good.
unplug? Okay.
I think. I said that with such confidence.
So this is one of the new puzzles.
Yes. Math was never my strong suit.
Yeah, same. So I'm not gonna be any help on this one.
Okay. So we're lining these up.
I just like to watch people struggle because I got preternaturally good at doing these things because every time I clicked through a scenario to test it, I'd have to be like, all right, solve the puzzle, okay, give me the thing. I've also gotten if it's a puzzle in Mansions of Madness, I've gotten very good at it, except for the logjam one. I'm really bad at that one.
I've gotten pretty good at the logs, and then there's like star map ones with like the switchers, kind of like we saw with the Apex Strangleweed earlier. Yeah, I'm really good at those ones.
Those ones used to be the only ones I was good at before I like worked. Back when I was still a young baby working on the base game, I was like, this is the only one I'm good at. Now I'm like, oh, what is this? It's the numbers and symbols one? Yeah, no, I got this. Brute force.
You must be awesome at escape rooms.
Yeah, that's probably a story for another time. But
I have used my 4 observation, but I'm gonna spend 3 clues because I think I got this. I think so.
I believe in you.
No, I don't got this. I lied. I so lied there. That was 2, so this one? Yeah, I did it.
You got this.
I did it. I haven't. Puzzles are not my strong suit.
Okay. I can read. You hear the sound of stone grinding against stone. At the base of the cylinder, a small alcove has appeared, and inside sits a black figurine. Gain the obsidian jaguar unique item and discard this search token.
Ooh.
Sweet, you got the last one.
Got a little kitten.
You found all of them. Please hurry and bring them back here so we can stop this madness. We don't know what order they go in though.
I think we need to figure it out.
Yep.
So
what have we learned?
we know that the jade crocodile is first, and that the turquoise eagle is not last.
Well,
All right.
yep.
So we should probably, I guess, look around and talk to people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're done for our turn, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Next round. I just get so excited about planning.
The shadows that cling to the ground here owe nothing to the clouds above. Place darkness in each space in the study and bedroom. Well, it's already dark in the bedroom.
Here.
Good thing I have a light source.
I got this.
Oh yeah, it's already dark in the bedroom. There's been a lot of shadows in this like scenario too. Like incidentally, like there's just a sub-theme of like, hey man, those shadows, spooky. Darkness, anything could be in there.
Each investigator in the study or bedroom suffers 2 face-down horror. Willpower negates. I am out of there for once. I'm so excited.
You're free.
Nope.
Oh.
I'll take that. 2 face down horror. Thanks.
It's our second all blank roll this session.
Merle scratches at his neck. Skin starts to peel away, revealing iridescent green scales. What strange magic is this? No immediate effect. Have we spoken to him yet?
No, we haven't. One of us could do, or I could do it this turn.
So you go talk to him. I'll go talk to her, and
Got
you go
everything out of
get that
Vita.
book.
Right.
Do you think there's going to be more information in the tome, or should we skip over that?
Well, we can see what you and I do, and then we'll see if we feel like we want to look at the tome after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to go talk, or should I go talk?
I'll go talk.
Okay.
Who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
Merle continues to scratch at the iridescent scales on his neck.
Thanks, I hate
Don't
it.
blame him. So, do you want to ask, are you all right? Have you seen the others? What is happening to your skin? Or there's stop this transformation, which doesn't have an action symbol in front of it.
It doesn't have an action
And
symbol?
it doesn't have the quotes in front of it either. What is happening?
So when you encounter a button like that, theoretically you should be able to touch it without spending an action. Can you touch it without spending an action and tell me what it says?
An investigator holding a relic unique item in the same space as the expedition team member may attempt to stop their transformation. Do you have a...
I'm the only one without a relic at this table.
No!
I've just been here fighting snakes, finding cool swords, and you guys have actually been getting the relics. So I guess I won't be able to take that action, so we can cancel out. And I'll just...
Oh no! I hit cancel and then I clicked on him again. Now all you can do is stop the transformation.
That'll be fixed. That'll be fixed by launch.
Yeah.
That'll be fixed by launch.
Okay.
I mean...
Well, you know what? In that case, I think that I'm gonna just run on over there and stop the transformation. Cause I'm very worried about this guy we haven't even spoken to.
That's the turn you took, and then I went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Killed it.
All right,
I
stop
hope
the
you're enjoying your
transformation.
small batch artisanal mansions experience.
You hold the figurine before you, trying to discern how best to wield its power and stop the curse. Lore. Lore is 3. This is gonna be fine. I'm here to help. Oh gosh. I'll spend a clue and get 3.
Nice.
Here we go. The scales begin to fade away, replaced with smooth skin. He releases the breath he was holding. Discard 1 face down horror. I don't have any.
Merle has a great skincare routine. But you saved this. You stopped the transformation.
But he was worthless to me.
I guess I'll go over there and talk to him then.
Okay. Yeah. Boop.
Let's see.
I booped again. So tell me about the figurines.
Yeah, it's my only option.
Well, I can't say I remember much other than the jaguar and eagle were not next to each other. Gain 1 clue.
So the eagle's not last, and the jaguar and eagle weren't next to each other?
Correct. I think I'd like to review the incriminating evidence and just double check all of our...
Merle rubs his skin nervously, expecting the scales to reappear every second.
To be fair, so would I.
That's still not scales, right?
All right, let's review the information. Crocodile was first.
Cool.
So we got. Merle remembers that the jaguar and eagle were not next to each other.
Okay.
Clinton remembers the eagle was not last. So eagle is 3. Actually,
So-
can I try looking at this visually?
Yeah. Let's take these 4 cards and see what we can do.
So it could be
That
crocodile,
was
eagle, snake, jaguar. Nope, that's it. That's all it can be,
All right.
right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it'd be next to each other if it were in the 3rd spot.
If I might sound like the Ravenclaw like statue, like your logic is sound.
All right, so it's crocodile, eagle, snake, jaguar.
Cool.
Sweet.
So now we just have to go put them back.
Run back.
Yep.
I mean, I could go there, but I'm not gonna help.
So that's everybody.
Yeah. Well, if a big monster appears, I'm ready to fend him off for you.
You had not noticed before, but there is something strange about the walls in this room. Yeah, we're like half outside. That's very strange. This mythos event affects each investigator in the jungle ruins 3. So we're in ruined hut. You are in the ballroom, so I guess no one's in jungle ruins 3.
Haha, take that app.
Investigator phase.
I still don't worry about it.
Sweet. All right, let's go do this.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, so 1.
Well, there's a wall
2.
there.
Oh,
You
whoops.
did just
Yeah, I'm so excited.
you smashed straight through the wall. You're like, I have a crowbar. We're going through.
Okay, yep. So logically this time, 1, 2. Is that's a divide, right?
That is.
Yeah,
That's a door,
3.
so it's 3.
All right.
You can...
Oh,
go ahead.
I'll check clear that rubble on my way.
Oh yeah.
That's not an action, right?
It is not. It
All
is
right.
just from entering the space because you have a heavy weapon. Here's the thing. Cooperation. I'm gonna move 1, 2. When I move once per round, someone else can move a
I'm
space.
sure gonna move 1 space towards the door if...
Okay. Here we
Yeah.
go.
And then I'll
2
take
more.
my second move to join you guys. I just want to be part of the team.
And then I will take my turn, move 2. And I guess I will interact with this statue.
All right. The statue towers over the garden. An investigator holding a relic must be in this space in order to place their relic.
I am holding a relic. In fact, I'm holding 2.
Which figurine do you place? Do you have to place the do you have to place them in order?
Let's find out. So we said crocodile, eagle, snake, jaguar, correct?
Yes.
All right, so
I trust you guys. I've already forgotten.
And then, can you only place the relics that you're holding?
yes.
Okay.
So I guess I'll start with the snake. Citrine snake.
Where do you place it?
I will place it third.
Okay, sweet. As you get close with the figurine, subforce attracts it into place. This is the correct spot for this figurine.
Hey.
Great job, team.
Cool.
One down.
I
And
believe that's
all
And that's it.
That's it. Did it.
All right, let's go.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Nope, this is gonna be great. We're gonna get another one that's like no effect, and then we'll just win.
Every person and object you can see is suddenly surrounded by a nimbus of silver light. This mythos event affects each investigator in an outdoor space.
Well, that's all of us.
It's a silver light. This sounds nice. This sounds lovely.
That just sounds like everyone just got a silver lining.
Gravity seems suspended. Yeah, we feel like we can fly. This is great. And you begin to drift toward the sky. Maybe less great. Then the light flickers out, and you go crashing down to Earth once more. Not great. Each investigator suffers 1 face-down damage.
Oh. Ow.
Thank you.
This is fine.
Yeah, I'm at half my health now. I'm fine. You feel the ground vibrate under your feet. A large stone figure rumbles into the clearing.
Oh.
Spawn a temple guardian as indicated.
Those are behind you,
He's
Brooke.
over
I
here.
can snag one unless you would like to. We need yes.
That guy.
This beautiful guy.
It
So,
seems
what can you
like-
tell me about this
Oh,
guy?
so this is our temple guardian. He is a stone serpent person statue come to life. And he's gonna give you a really bad day. Also, because there is a barricade on the board, I'll just mention this monster is unstoppable. It converts all investigation results to success when it attempts to destroy a barricade. So,
Oh my.
Gonna go right here.
Right here. So,
Hang out.
how do you feel about being hit by a 10-foot figure made of stone? Is really the question I have to ask.
oh, please don't move any closer. Okay. Clinton twitches violently. Oh, come on, I just saved this guy. There's Clinton just running into trouble again. Clinton
That
twitches
Clinton.
violently and becomes motionless, staring forward with empty eyes. His chest rises and falls, and his breathing is steady. Whatever mysterious illness has taken hold of him has kept him alive. For now, no immediate effect. Temple Guardian moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator. So the bridge.
Yep, the bridge.
Okay. Then it attacks the investigator in its space with the highest health. No investigator in the space. So he moves 1 space towards the nearest investigator.
Just gonna
Sunk
stomp
on forward.
So he's
Marshall.
just gonna. It's just gonna go say hi to Marshall.
What up, Marshall?
Each investigator must resolve a horror check against a monster within range with the highest
Sure
horror
is
rating.
all of us.
That's all of us.
Yeah, alright. The Temple Guardian's eyes are impossible lights in otherwise empty sockets. Test willpower 2.
2, you say?
I got 2 and
I am in an
as
outdoor
well.
space. I'm gonna use my pip helmet to convert
I'll use
that.
my last clue because I feel like I should be good.
Okay.
and I'm fine as well. So we all pass. We do not need to understand the creature to defeat it. Cool.
Powerful words.
And the mythos phase.
All right, relic friends.
Yeah,
I got your back.
Would you like to place yours first?
Sure. Place figure. Let's start with this crocodile going in the first space. So, once again, a mysterious force attracts it into place, as it is the correct spot.
Hey.
And then I'm gonna do this again. Place figure. Turquoise eagle going in the second spot. Force attracts it into place. And would you also like to interact?
Sure.
All right. Place figure. I'm guessing you'd like to place the jaguar.
Yep. And I guess I'll place it in the 4th spot.
Once again, mysterious force attracts it into place. This is the correct spot. The figurines glow softly before you. The expedition team stumbles into the garden, sharing looks of gratitude and already looking healthier. The investigation is complete.
Hey! Nice.
Ooh, nice text.
Ooh, dramatic voice.
Hold on. The vines and trees droop and die, no longer driven by the strange forces that compelled them to exist. Marshall's manor is a lost cause, but at least you managed to save the expedition team from an unfortunate fate. Arkham has mysteries and dangers enough without importing a few new ones. The end. We saved them, guys!
Yay!
We did it! We recovered the figurines and saved the expedition team.
All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with us today as we went on this incredible journey to save the expedition team, solving mysteries, going through mansions. There was plenty of madness.
Lots of snakes.
Lots of snakes, lots of unfortunate dice rolls, but it was great.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today, ladies. It was amazing. And for you guys at home, thank you for joining us as well. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on all the social media, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, links in the doobly-doo. And then come back to FFGLive on Tuesday, 1 p.m., when we will be having a Genesis stream. So we're actually going to be starting a campaign, and that's going to be so much fun. Can't wait to watch it. All right, that's it for us. Bye!